Well, hello. This is Catherine, otherwise known as Kerr Avenson. And I wasn't going to do another pour today, but I was feeling a bit disappointed with the ones I did earlier. So I'm going to do a flip cup. Again, this is a do-over of the blacks, greens and yellows colour scheme, because I can't get out of my head how great it looked the very first time I did it with a flip cup before I ruined it. So I have thinned down the paints a little because they seem to be too thick. I seem to be waffling between too thin and too thick. Oh well, I will figure it out eventually. So I have my Kodak Ultra Premium photo paper. I mean, like, how many adjectives do you need? Stuck down with masking tape on the underside, some corrugated plastic, some push pins, and some thick foam to protect me from the pointy push pins, and also so that the push pins don't fall out, because, you know, it's quite thin. So, and I still have the word stop here to tell me to stop when I'm ahead. So here's a little cup, and as usual I'm still using the Sonja brand paint and the Sonja Flow medium 1:1, and then water added, and I couldn't tell you how much water. It just, you know, you add it. And this Mars Black is Liquitex Basics Mars Black, because Sonja does not have a Mars Black. And you say, why does it matter if it's Mars Black or Carbon Black? Well, the reason it matters, yes, you've all heard this before if you've seen these before, but maybe you haven't seen this before. So I will explain. This is fluid art. The paints flow. The different pigments have different densities, and that is how I get the nice movement. And Mars Carbon Black is based on carbon, and carbon is a pretty light element. Mars Black is based on ferric oxide, which is iron oxide. Yes, it's black iron oxide. This makes it heavier. So the colours that I have in order of density are green oxide. Yes, it's in a little bottle. And for a flip cup, you put the densest ones first, because the idea is that when you flip the cup, then the dense ones will be at the top, which means they will sink through the lighter ones, and the lighter ones will float up, and then you get some movement. That's the idea. So the densest is green oxide, which is a rather nice olive greeny colour. So I'm going to put a fair bit of that in. And then the next most dense is Cadmium Yellow Light, and I've probably put too much water in this now. It's hard to tell. It's a nice yellow. And then comes Mars Black, and this time I will not put a lot in. Yeah, the Mars Black is definitely thicker than the yellow, but I don't know whether that means the Mars Black is too thick or the yellow is too thin. Then we have Yellow Oxide, which has got these popping odd things, and Pthalo Green, which I don't have that much left mixed up. It is a nice bluish green, unlike the green oxide, which is an olivish green. So we flip the cup and we put it down rather awkwardly because this is rather long. Okay. I have to let it settle or drip or something. Okay. Here we go. I am liking this. Let's hope I don't ruin it. Oh yeah. Definitely varying densities here. That cadmium yellow is too thin. And it is going all over the place. Oh well. Remember, you wanted not to have too much black. So now you have too much yellow. Still, we're getting some interesting cell formation. And whoops. Okay. Bad idea. Trying to get some diagonal lines here. And just a bit here because it's a bit boring in that corner. Okay. Well, I guess I will discover what happens when you have one paint that is too thick and the other one that's too thin. Still, there's a bit of black, but not too much. Of course, it may move around. So now we take my trusty, yeah, a little bit in the corner. I want to make sure the whole thing is covered. Okay, we take my trusty butane torch, which is used to pop the air bubbles and encourage circulation. And there are a fair few air bubbles that went vroom. Oh, that's doing some nice things there. I mean, that bit's a bit messy, but I very much like this. And that would be the Mars black coming up through cadmium yellow. And then we've got the yellow oxide here. And there's a bit of phthalo green, which hopefully, and there's another bit, hopefully we will see more of. Yeah, because the Mars black is lighter than the yellow, cadmium yellow, but it's heavier than the yellow oxide, so I think we're getting some yellow oxide things here. And then the green oxide, being the heaviest of all, would probably vanish. So we shall see how this develops, if anything.